Hi, I'm Todd Kavanaugh, and I'm the Director of Marketing for Baker, and I'm sitting here today with Keith Gregory, President of Baker Home Exteriors. Today, we'll be talking a little bit about the evolution of our brand, where we've been and where we're going. Baker Residential, one of our first iterations. Keith, why don't you tell us a little bit about that one?
Sure. So the intention there was to communicate to the residential homeowner what we do, our focus and intention and specificity towards serving that residential homeowner, and thus Baker Residential was born.
Baker Roofing Company, we had a great presence here in this market, but people just thought of us as a commercial roofing contractor. And we thought, yeah, well, let's just go ahead and change that and put it right on the nose and have Baker Residential. So on this next one, sometimes when you're on a journey, you know where you want to go, but you don't know how to get there. That was Homes by Baker.
Yes,
And what we knew we wanted to do is we wanted to separate ourselves from the average contractor. So people saw us as more of a almost lifestyle brand. And so we were trying to step in that direction. But I think we possibly even confused people potentially even more with this one.
Yeah, Homes by Baker, we were getting feedback with our previous branding of Baker Residential. I think people understood that sometimes maybe you're in realty or maybe we weren't really connecting with the homeowner. We wanted homeowners and families to know that we were there to serve them specifically.
Yeah, so here's another version of the at a loss if we must. And something we tried that didn't really work was Communities by Baker. We had it for about 3 weeks. Keith, can you tell us a little bit about even why we tried to do that?
Yeah, we wanted to resonate with the multifamily community as well. They are homeowners, and yeah, we were making an effort there to communicate that we wanted to work with communities, but it really just was short-lived and just felt like a flash in the pan, so to speak, and one of those funny things, another iteration of our branding.
Yeah, it's actually funny. We actually still have a trailer rolling around. And you know what? If you see it, give us a call, take a picture, and we'll send you something fun. Here we go. All right, this is where things started to get serious. And we actually started to feel like, hey, we are focusing in on who we are and really what we wanted to do with who we are. So, Keith, why don't you tell us a little bit about that one?
Yeah, and previously we had the Homes by Baker. People were asking questions, are you building houses? And although we have a lot to do with houses on the exterior, we were not building houses from the ground up. So that was confusing. So we really wanted to express what we do precisely, which is home exteriors. And obviously we're doing that under the flag of Baker Roofing, which is a well-known, renowned company and has been known for 100 years for excellence. So that was really important to us.
Yeah, so, there are a couple of things that I still really like about this logo. We introduced some new visuals at the top, Home Exteriors by Baker. We liked still the partnering with Baker Roofing Company. So yeah, I still I look at this one and I still like it, but it's a little bit complicated. And I think that story still continues to need refining. Here we are today.
Yeah, so this one gets me excited. I love the logo. We softened it a little bit. I think it really conveys what we do with homes. I love the different colors. Our logo has gone through many iterations. Our branding has, but what does remain true is our commitment to the customer that is the Baker commitment, no matter which company, whether it's commercial or residential. And Baker Home Exteriors exists to really carry out that always good work promise to the customers the way it always has. And we stay and remain parallel to that mission.
It's always a challenge to communicate values through a single visual. And we were really thoughtful in working with our partner to develop this. And we really hope that it does a good job of communicating who we are. And so we're just really excited, not just about this brand, but where we're going with this brand and what this means for the new season of our company and how we're going to be able to serve our community. So as you drive around town and you start seeing this logo, give us a shout. We'd love to hear your story about your home and how we can help you.